My dad's never going to have the opportunity to meet his unborn grandson. And it breaks my heart because I knew that he would have really loved him. Really, really loved him.
Sarah Doricott only has photographs and memories of her father to share with her son when he's born in the new year. 47-year-old Mike died in April from liver cancer. He'd suffered years of complications after being infected with HIV in a botched NHS blood transfusion. One of thousands who've died waiting for a financial settlement for the victims to make their lives as comfortable as possible. Sarah's fury that the victims and their families were not acknowledged in the spending review is clear.
We were expecting just some indication that there was some justice and a settlement, and so that the people could live debt-free. Nothing was said. There was no announcement. There was nothing said at all in the...
In the 70s and 80s, British patients, often haemophiliacs, were treated with blood products imported from America. But the blood had been taken from high-risk donors like drug addicts and prisoners. Around 6,000 people are known to have been infected with HIV and Hepatitis C. Already 2,000 have died. Nick Sainsbury takes a daily cocktail of 11 drugs to keep his illness under control. He stood alongside Mike in their fight for support for the victims. He says the government can't allow any more patients to die while waiting for justice.
It's already too late for 2,000 people. Give those that are left a bit of dignity in whatever time we have left. We had one recent attempted suicide from a poor man who's literally living in poverty and squalor. He gets no ongoing financial support, and that is a story that's replicated up and down the country.
It now falls to the Department of Health to develop a new funding package for victims. Reforming the current payment schemes remains a priority, they say. We're absolutely determined to get this right and will finalise proposals after a full public consultation, which will be announced shortly. But this latest disappointment for victims reinforces their claim that they and their plight is being ignored by the government. Mel Mackay's written to David Cameron. She wants a personal, face-to-face apology for her and other victims. She's yet to get that meeting.
We've been fighting for too long and losing too many friends within the tainted blood community. David Cameron needs to resolve the issue swiftly before we lose more victims to this disaster.
The families and the victims of the tainted blood scandal say they don't have the luxury of time to wait for a resolution. This latest setback makes them fear even more that for so many, time could be running out. Michael Billington, ITV News.